lag, ridiculous anti-lag. What's up guys and welcome to today's video. So me and Craig,
I'm back.
What do you mean back? You never went.
Oh yeah, never went.
So we're on our travels today and we're looking through the comments from the last video and you guys wanted to see more garage tours. So here we are on our travels at another garage for a tour. Some absolute strut there.
Walk so hard you'd break the concrete.
Plus this Jackie was kind enough to invite us down to
Hachito Racing.
Hachito Racing?
Yeah.
The sign's there but I couldn't actually read it.
Yeah.
That was dyslexia.
I might have just pronounced it wrong there.
You
But
did
look,
Hachito.
but look,
if you put it into Google
I tried.
Translate and put it into Japanese, she says Hachito.
I heard this was a lockdown project. Not the cars, this was the project, the shed was the project.
Well, it's kind of weird. Along where the containers were, there was a ditch and a field, and we only had this little shed. This was used for storing straw bales. Now it's got everything you need to build modified cars.
So just a group of you just got together, rented out a shed, and
then you'll see it in a minute here. The smaller
it's kind of like any car project. It just kind of
progressed.
progresses a lot, and now you got missiles in here. It seems.
Yes, we have drift missiles as well, but this is just missile projects. Some road legal.
If you just give us a tour around, so
I'm trying to start with Aaron's.
we're very good at directing where we're going.
Yeah, sorry.
What engine does this have in? Is it the
Same
V?
as, no, this is the more or less the same as what Darren has in the Quattro, except this is just smaller.
Oh, this has got a 5-cylinder in it.
Yes, 5-cylinder turbo,
Ah.
and it's very old school.
Is this the standard engine that comes in the car?
Yeah, and look how far forward it is.
I was gonna say, could they not have put it? Is that to do with a 4-wheel drive or something?
Yeah,
or?
and the steering rack is up on top, over the top of the gearbox.
yeah, because they come with a V8 as well. Like,
Yeah,
so.
the US ones came with a V8.
Looks like the most awkward. I've never seen an engine that far.
Yeah.
If you have a crash, it's literally going to knock the engine.
Yeah, sure. We did the timing belt and things as well. But I say we. Kevin did the timing belt. But he took everything off.
You're a team. You can say we. I always say we.
Oh, yeah.
And I do nothing.
Then we have my daily and we have our bash car.
So you have the two of the are the IS200s or the
IS200 and
Tezes.
Tez is the far one.
The far ones are Tez. So on our way up here, we got get scanned by a lot. They like the scanning up here.
And then we have Scott's S14.
I was going to say this looks very nice.
Believe it or not, ex-drift car.
Ex-drift car. Is it open?
Yeah.
Can I open it?
Don't stand on the skirt.
I will. I was going to say, you're living life dangerously. The skirt there
wait.
and the front splitter. That comes... That's like 10 centimetres of foam out. Like at a show that is just waiting for some kid to go running on it.
You can see the holes in the carpet still from where the cage was.
What's on
It looks
the
like an
bonnet?
S14, but it's technically an R33.
Very dirty.
As in dirt on it, not as in dirty.
Okay. Is that twin?
No, it's single,
Single
turbo. It's
turbo.
a hybrid HGS turbo on it.
And dare I ask how much horsepower is
Just
it?
under 400 horsepower, and there's something like 430 newton meters. Something stupid torque figures anyway as well.
And this is obviously road car.
Oh yeah, road car, yeah.
Christ alive.
It has
I was only saying it has tax and insurance.
Yeah,
NCT?
it's a road car, but you wouldn't daily it like.
I was gonna say,
I don't know.
like close to 500 horsepower on the road is just. I've said it before and I say it again. Too much. 350 is the max, I would say. That's all you need. You get a bit of tail happy and it's fine.
R33 running gear front to back. everything.
Engine box, subframes, everything.
550 horsepower M4.
No, no, it's 520.
Whoa!
I wish it
He's
550.
afraid people will challenge him to race if he thinks it's more.
Yeah,
He's also our resident barber.
Well, you guys get a barber in here for lockdown and.
Yeah.
the same.
I can see.
The what?
Gaggin.
Gaggin? What is gaggin?
Gaggin is a town in West Cork. I wouldn't call it a town. I wouldn't call it a town. It's a village.
I don't have a sign, so.
I'd say they definitely have one of the most stolen signs. And to make it better, that's stolen from being stolen. That's my brother stole that and it was in his shed. And me and Scott went down there one day. We decided to teach him a lesson because he left the shed open, so we stuck to outside.
So 500 horsepower. Are these?
They're 430 standard, but this is just a stage 1 map on it. It's 520.
Dave had one of these, and he during lockdown, the only thing that you could do was order parts and try and fit themselves. And he had this box, and I think it made it 500 horsepower or something, just from a tuning box.
Grand car, comfortable, it's fast enough.
I would say you're the only sensible one in here having a
Who's
car.
that?
For having one of the only cars, I'm not sure how many of these drive.
That one. This one is over 500 horsepower. As well, built by Bradley.
Jesus Christ, whose car is this?
Brian, he is not here. Well, he's in work. He's like an antichrist that he's not here, but
He's in work. Trying to pay for this then.
yeah, pretty much.
Big old turbo there. What's this, RB25?
25 as well. You'll see in a minute, we like 25s. These are the works. They were mine for this. They're the original wheels off of Darren McNamara's Quattro that he used to take it to shows.
Them. I quite like how they have this like brushed stainless kind of barrels. So this isn't GTR, this is just GTR front.
Yes. T plus, I suppose is what I should call it. It has everything bar the rear arches. I couldn't afford a Jap car. So I turned the BMW into a Jap car.
I'll say you started off cheap, but then I'll say this
Yeah, how much you pay for
got out of hand.
It is how much do you think I paid for the entire car to start?
€1,000?
Not even. €250.
I'm guessing you put more than €250 into it now.
Unfortunately. I don't think...
I can see a pipe coming out of there, which would suggest.
Yeah, full Pandem kit. Then can't have that wide of a body, and then you have to go buying wheels, and everything in this car kind of started as a joke.
I will say these wheels, these are the same as that I've got in my RX-7, but mine aren't. Get the phone out for the dish. That is more than a phone of dish, which is a lot of dish.
It's a can of Monster.
A can of Monster.
Yeah, that's
Is that the official?
the
measurement?
official measurement, yeah, if you ask Mike.
This got out of hand as well.
Yeah, this started as a joke. They said you should do a big spoiler, and yeah, and the boot still opens.
How does the boot open? Jesus Christ. That's actually practical.
That's actually the reason for them, is they push the spoiler back enough.
I've noticed you've got a lot of camber on one side,
Yeah, I've been playing
and then you've got next to none on that side.
I've been playing with the fitment. Is the easiest way.
And which one are you going with? Are you going with the camber or the not so camber?
Not so camber at all possible, because I'm going to need grip when the engine's done.
Right, go on, show the engine then. Oh Christ alive, what is that? Have you just not gone with a dash? So you just got Death Wish on the dash.
BMW don't offer an engine with enough power.
So you put one in.
Well, kinda. It's half in. Fully built RB25, everything from the ground up, full forged internals, brand new GT30 76, I believe. That's Mike Fitz. Went up to him one day and I goes, "What kind of turbo would I want?" And he goes, "This one." And then I realised how expensive that one was, but anyway.
Oh, there's always a price.
Oh, unfortunately, and then
However fancy your engine is, I'm always going to go to the absolute sparkle that's in the engine bay.
glitter. See, I'm a painter, so that
That makes sense
All
then.
this shit for the fun.
Yeah.
To anyone who wants to do this, don't. There's about 15 different cars to make it fit. They're out of a Honda CR-V. That's R33. That's R33. Gearbox is E39. The diff is out of a 7 Series. The brakes are off an E46 M3. The drive shaft's out of a diesel E46. The spoiler's actually held up with the tow bar from a Mark IV Golf. There's a few other ones as well.
So no bolt-on parts then.
No. And I found out after, I was between this and a JZ. And you can buy everything to put a JZ into it. I found out after.
So you're probably going to run close to 500 horsepower.
That's what I'm aiming for. I'd be happy with the 500 dyno sheet and then tune back down. Then we have your boss's sexy younger sister.
Is this the same colour as the...
Your one.
Hang on a second, because with the 14 or the 13?
14.
So this is the same colour as the 14? Yeah. We still need to
And
get a
the
photo
wheels
shoot
are
with...
similar as well.
You know what would be the photo, actually? Because we're only saying this. We were missing the 15, so the 13 is the same colour as the 14-ish, give or take it kind of. But then the 15 that we have is grey, so it doesn't really go. Whereas if we get that 15 now, and you get the 14, 13, 14 and 15.
You'll have to come down here though, we're not driving up.
So is this road car? Is this road worthy? Is this...
It's all road legal. It was on the
Holy crap!
Another full window.
Keep saying this.
A full window on Irish plates. That is... Like, no cars are like that. So I have to ask the question. Ganadors or Fanadors?
Can you tell? There's a big difference. Technically, but this...
I don't know.
Do you know what the difference is?
They go up and up. I think they're real. I'm going to go with real. Are they real? Fake! I really...
Very, very good.
Yeah, I thought these were real because
There's a waiting
they
list.
go up a little bit, but...
There's a waiting list for them.
Is there?
They actually have the Ganador stamp on the inside and all.
No.
It's a crowd from...
So these are real?
Yeah, it's a crowd called
I don't know what they're off.
RB25
They're
from
Galant
New
or
Zealand. They make them. They only do certain batches, so like they come out, say like S chassis, and they'll take a certain amount of numbers, and then they could do RX-7s or Supras or Skylines. Then they'll just take a certain batch, and I think it was 3 or 4 months for me to get those. But
And
yeah,
how much are they, if you don't mind me asking?
to my door, including customs, it was about $680. So
You're almost at the price of real ones for that.
Christ, not anymore. Started as a paint job.
The paint job started as a body kit.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird blend of things, and I got the front bumper, and the bumper was way too wide, and rather than cutting the bumper and make it fit, I got wider fenders, and then that made the arse look too small, so I got wider
Rears, which are all blended.
Ah, you've got them all smoothed. So everything's kind of...
Yeah, I kind of... It just
There's a
kinda-
fiberglass kit. That's
Yeah.
The lines are incredible.
Full fiberglass.
Even the quarters and everything like that is like
Yeah.
very nicely done.
So it kind of started simple and ended up mad.
Yeah.
Well, subtly mad, I suppose.
That's how every project starts off.
Yeah.
And then goes.
He went to the extra level, like all of those are brand new from Nissan.
Oh yeah, I got all new badges, all new OEM stickers.
The badges are new. The
He,
stickers.
he wouldn't let me clear code over stickers, so like he went to Nissan and bought these. In Japanese.
Really?
Everything.
Yeah, they're actually not too bad. They're about $5 a sticker, like, so it's worth your while doing it for the old one.
And how long did you have to wait?
I think from the time I ordered them, probably about 2 weeks.
That's not actually too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
This thing looks mint inside.
Yeah, I got the Nismo cluster and everything in it, and they were cheap at the time. I got that for about 450 quid. Now they're selling for a fortune.
They're 400, and what are they now? Did you say?
They were discontinued for a while, and there was lads selling them. I only saw a few in Australia, and they were selling them for about 1,500 Australian dollars.
Christ
But Nismo brought them
alive!
out again. I don't know what they're selling them for now.
All these little things, these Jap cars, I don't fully understand. What did you say about the rear lights?
Oh yeah, the fancy back.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What are they?
78 works. A lot of people are getting them now, and you get the sequential indicators and everything. So
I guarantee Dave's going to be watching this now, and he's going to be already have it searched on his phone at this point. So moving on to here, and I'm guessing you have a great name as Josh. Did you just always write your name on
I don't know who
dirt?
I still don't know who did it.
Well, it says do not touch, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure how.
I've lost motivation.
This is the projects
Basically-
department now.
Yeah, we took the engine out about 4 months ago. It was an Tech SR20 in it, and I just went on an engine from Bradley. We put an S15 dash in it because we wanted cup holders.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Does that just go in fairly easy?
Yeah, you just have to trim along the top of the window and about 60 wires to get the cluster working. And then,
I like that a lot.
yeah.
Oh, so today's just one of them days. I just keep
Today's a
getting
bad
it.
day for you, Craig.
This is the most reliable SR and we've had in a long time. We did
4 or 5 times.
4 years. It was on the road and about 7 track days.
Yeah.
And nothing ever happened to it. Drove up, drove back every single time. It was only about 200 horsepower, but still.
Got a nice sparkly bonnet as well.
Yeah, that was just, we ran out of paint. Because I wanted to put that.
It wasn't me!
My brother painted this. We wanted to put that bonnet on it, and it was going for NCT after it was painted. And they said, don't paint this bonnet because that will never go on. But he said, I got bored and I used Hellrot Red off an E36 and I threw in loads of sparkle to hide a different colour. And now I like it. So
You know what? It's not actually too. I actually quite like that.
we're waiting to paint the engine bay.
Have you smoothed all that?
Yeah, we're kind of flushing the engine bay.
That's a very tidy job.
Torture.
No,
You did it to your car!
Well, to be fair, we done it together. We done it together.
We're going to enter a new shed right now. So is this where the shed started? This was the first
This is
one?
the original one. It's now the projects department. Is these? Actually, never mind. We brought that from the projects department.
What on earth is that?
This is our agri-spec drift car.
Why? What possessed you to?
Oh, it does it. Yeah. The reasoning for that is it's diesel, so lots of smoke.
Yeah.
If you put it there, you can't see because it fills your.
Why wouldn't you just put it out the back?
It was actually probably easier to put it down the back. Now that we think about it, there was a lot of modifying to get that to come up.
I'm not sure I'm going to call you smart for doing that. If I'm going to be honest with you.
It's a legit car. It's got a proper halo bucket seat and everything.
Should it?
over 102 decibels. It should be.
It actually isn't. No, it's very quiet.
What have you put on the handbrake?
It's a Harley.
Is that a Hurley?
Harley and a bit of bar.
Wow, Hurley and a bit of bar for a handbrake. Fantastic. And then a shattered gear diff something.
That's years. That's out here for also.
This is the one that Hurt did.
Yeah.
So this is how much he destroyed.
Yeah.
We gave our spare diff off the Alteza. We spent 2 or 3 hours rebuilding it.
3 hours. Me and Craig went for a spin to weld a diff. Didn't end up welding a diff. And then it lasted to the end of the pit lane.
First slap out. Dave took us out after he said it. Kicked the clutch and
Bang.
Yeah, this is
All I
just
remember is you
crumbs.
having a great day.
You didn't have a great day.
And then something you're more used to.
Yeah, I'm more used to this. Actually, I'm not more used to this because for the life of me, I can never get it right. This is a Chaser JZ110.
Oh, nearly. If you stopped at the 10, you would have had it.
JZ110?
JZX one then. Oh, 100. 100.
Okay, so
This is a very funny car.
why is it funny?
How much do you think it
It says
costs?
Smile and Drive.
It also says
that
original
funny?
poo club when you translate it. How much do you think it cost?
15? 12? 15?
no, not euro.
20 euro? Oh no, this wasn't one. Was this one on a raffle? Yeah. 20 euro.
Do you want to bring in the collapsed sun?
What's the collapsed sun?
Oh, yeah, we were telling you about the collapsed sun. It's what we use to work down here because it's dark.
Oh my god! That is a collapsed sun. That is. I've got to turn the camera settings down. Christ alive!
Yeah, so it's in the middle of a full bolt-on HKS and slash grid. Yeah,
What's this bolt-on kit for probably 500 horsepower?
that's these
Obviously.
more hoping for out of it anyway. They don't mind the cars.
The neighbour's not buying them.
No, they don't.
Oh, we got a few cows. They're baby cows. Calves, you call them.
Yeah.
Do you like the cars? That's how Wayne talks to me. He just looks at me with that evil look.
So our shed started.
So it has just started to rain, so hopefully it'll stop. And we're warming up the 14s to hopefully get a bit of a passenger spin in because apparently it's a little bit lively. Christ alive. That's how you can tell it gets mapped by Bradley because it has ridiculous anti-lag. Right, I guess we're going for a spin now. Bit of comfort in the standard seat as well.
I'll take it easy before I get past the landlord's house.
Give the casual, just nothing to see here. Oh, Christ. Yeah, I can't imagine the pedestrians will like this too much. feels like you're in some sort of warp tunnel. Oh, the end, you're like, Jesus Christ, there's a pantomime in here. It's fast. It's a fast car. Quickly put the switch down and like nothing ever happened.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, guys.